Yeah. Vanglorious Vanguard.
Knowledge born.
Yeah.
United Front.
Tell it.
What you want.
To the Knowledge Radio.
We in here. What you got? Dot.
Work hard as a slave to one day be your savior. The wave unwavering. This is a labor of love. Rise with a purpose every day. Invigorated. If we were on TV, we'd be 10 times syndicated. If we waited for validation, a paycheck or accolades, we'd be starved, already lost or ran away. But when you're square, solid, and your circle too, you don't need a place for silence. The concept is conquered through media, not areas of people activity. A mix that don't lose ethnicity, tightness that don't lose elasticity. Explicitly, this isn't where we give the novice regard. Nah, this is where knowledge is born. Last time that I checked, I'm undefeated. Deliver edicts, can't resist when the gods build and manifest freedom. When lines get crossed, they may push a loss, cause they get handed a check. We kick your can and cancel your cancerous gestures. A prophet vision, precision, the prescription for the sickness is to inoculate your fate with the winning. Arrogant beginnings turn to humble endings. And US with KBA is a win-win. 1K.
When I was in prison, the very first time when I was in solitary confinement, you are interrogated for 7 nights and 7 days without any sleep, and God provided a mechanism I had never thought of at the time. I reached a point, I think a threshold, where the body could not take the pain anymore, and then I would faint. Those were the most beautiful moments. The body rested, and when they threw a bucket of water to wake me up, it didn't matter that I was soaking wet. I got up, I was so refreshed, and I started fighting all over again.
No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be.
Co-opted culture, flung from the mother tongue, severed from spirituality, fatalistic outcome. Gave the world everything, poised to be continually poisoned with medicine, nutritional Trojan horses. Sterility, attacks to virility, death for sale. Life we live is free, but isn't free. Sankofa black too, antiquity, astonishing monuments. Crackers say it isn't me. Blindfold me, do a quick spin. Guarantee wherever I point, I've been. Inferiority complex, given a color context. We can juggle planets and put the sun in our pockets. Invaders from the north, my heart arid and sub-Saharan, spazzing to minimize this chasm. Diasporically speaking, I'm reaching out of you mighty race, showing what this red, black, and green about.
No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. They don't know why we sip the drink and pour it out. Shine when we speak like the golden mouth. How we go from poets out to swollen counts. Wonder why we not defeated. Don't count our soul amount. Back in the day, every nation was melanation. We developed greatness all across the globe. Carved the road, saw the secrets of the cosmos with our eyes closed. That's why I spit prime pros in LA and Lagos, Rwanda, Orozco's. Even in the basement, I top flows, just like the Nile. My hair grow like the wild. We been had crowns, it's just that now we not the type to smile. Used to be tribal, marked up, now we asking that they wipe us down. Not a stopper, we know it's warriors like us proud. A bunch of threats who love they sets, but no matter who they got or what they rep or who cut they check that.
Africa is born in me.
this road for far too long, yeah, yeah. So let my people go, no, no. Oh Lord, won't you take us back where we belong, yeah. So let my people go. Down, get on your knees, don't move, touch the sky with your hands. Tell me the reason all of my people don't stand a chance. Targeted in advance before we hit a command. Shot down, I think we need a revolution right now. Fuck it, let it be televised. I was a jig, plotting now we can see better times. Not just spending our lives, so focus on nicks and dimes. It's a dirty shame how this nation divides in desperate need to be saved. We've been searching for change, how come it keep getting worse? I'm guessing we just been bearing the consequence of the curse, They don't understand how every man is judged by the works of his hands. My people gotta count by this numerous at the sand. It's time to get unified and put this shit to an end, Shall we begin, Go and tell a friend it's going down, divine awakening in the works. This ain't the type of shit you get sitting up in the church. Life is deeper than geeking, no mileage and popping perks. I'm seeing too many Israelite faces put on the shirt, What was last, soon will be first. What used to be empty will be filled until it bursts. And I ain't giving in till my people get reimbursed for putting in this work and feeling this hurt. Let my people go, no, no. You know we've been down this road for far too long.
Pistol popping police, trigger finger happy, they laugh as we march in the streets. Murders committed by the hands of the mark of the beast. Wicked government policies enforced by the powers that be, and it's obviously the way that they crawl and maneuver methodically. Got the people like sheep moving autonomously. Global 2000 is the aim as they scour the streets, but righteousness devours the beast. My people deserve freedom, justice, peace, and equality, more than just words. Instead of spilling blood on the curb, we're more than we are. Time to see it within ourselves, to know that we are living particles of the stars.
Let my people go, no, no. You know we've been down this road for far too long, yeah, yeah. So let my people go, no, no. Oh Lord, won't you take us back where we belong, yeah. So let my people go, no, no. Oh Lord, won't you take us back where we belong, yeah.
Dark clouds at your window, trying to get a slice, no Kimbo. Told her I'll be going to November. See the corruption bullet shot through the window. The system's got its hands on your neck. Sell your soul, was it just for the check? No Stevie Wonder, but still they leave you blind. Trying to levitate like we don't need your kind. Why they killing your seeds? You was born to shine. If Black Lives Matter, will we be dying? Militant for something like you Kaepernick, and you ain't even in they draft pick. No longer in equation, that's a math trick.
Go, no, no. You know we've been down this road for far too long, yeah, yeah. So let my people go, no, no. Oh Lord, won't you take us back where we belong, yeah. So let my people go.
I love paper like a fax machine. No rims on the whip, but I still keep it waxed and clean. The little armor roll on them ties to give it that gleam. I'm on my grown man shit. I ain't tryna be seen. Real hitters on they calm shit. Know what I mean? You stacking paper, but your source of income ain't clean. So why the fuck would you show off, bringing heat to yourself? You get bagged, you ask me, you defeated yourself. Had everybody in your business, from the bums to the bitches, to the snitches, to the cops, to the killers with the biscuits that'll trunk you for them digits. Or they might take it further, kidnap one of your kinfolk, pay up or it's a murder. All that, cause you wanna show people you all at. Me, I fall back, let it all stack. Closet full of clothes, shoes on all racks. Walking real light, I ain't got nothing to prove, I'm just enjoying my life. Fly out to Vegas, I'm enjoying my nights. And the days that I stayed, ain't gotta let nobody know that I'm paid. It's a hit and run game, you either get in or get out, or you'll be on your way to the grave or the big house. And either one is fun, you'll find out when you get there. Wishing you picked a better career, a better career. Neither one is fun, you'll find out when you get there. Wishing you picked a better career, a better career.
We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit.
Loose lips sink ships. When niggas start dropping knowledge, why you act like a bitch? You feeling tough? Swallow these pills, digest these gems. Chakra means wheels, the real spin is more than just rims. The first name of God in the Bible is Elohim, meaning these beings, we seeing reflections of them. You hear the mark of the beast, you hear that all the time. This is the mark of Yah, talk about that 999. Slice of ginger every day, B, it's good for your shine. When you charge up off that sun gazing, all the wicked go blind. The pale focus moon people, not the soul of design. That sensitivity, different soul, but everything's in the mind. Ether, water, fire, earth and air. 88 constellations, 64 squares. Know what you're living for, unlock the furious 5. Your hands tell on judgment day, all you've done when you were alive. This is a expose. Are you fact or you fiction? Life is sacred and every action is your definition.
Listen, I suppress how I express when I smoke, cause most folk got depressed when I spoke. I expose the truth with proof in every choke. I cut the fat off the facts with acts I invoke. Every lyric revealing we the people need their healing. Putting power in political hands, but most concealing their weapons, their plans. Won't revolt the feeding land, but you'll vote for a man who stands on glass ceilings, or women who support the system in his talk and his plot to pick us off the planet with dark dealings. Damn it, you know they planned it. They underhanded, don't get caught in bought feelings. That's paid advertising, media making lies ring. Ears appear surviving, years of fears aligning, tears in your eyes dividing. Got you fighting for your life or sacrifice for providing. The love is the vice you devised in. Reestablish human status, reviving. Conscious like Joey Badass, revising. Life-loving legacy is pleasantly surprising. In times when the honey is heavy in your mind, man, I take a toke and choke from my folk like Pop dropped the liquor for what he considered nigga. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished, that's my trigger. And I ain't a monkey on the run with a gun or a rich cracker nigga. I'm an outlaw RBG gorilla. Outlaw RBG gorilla. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. We expose the secret. When you hear it, peep it, or stay ignorant on that sheep shit. Warriors out the noose, let my nature loose. Justify homicide, retribution in the booth. Ride the loose, find the truth. Self-mastermind now, you divine troops. You should know though, even when I'm solo, I'm Bruce Lee, Roy, and Bolo, fighting for your soul glow. Ill repute when you went the last dragon. Zoot salute for the grass at the roof for the mass. I'ma shoot first for the first, disperse the worth. When you rebuke, disperse the curse, built the reverse. Your megahertz in the metaverse. That's a digital prostitute. Mental works better without your metal works. Better give up your cheddar or watch how my metal works. My blade is stained with the flame of those who trade fame and train to do the devil's work. When the truth I hear it, it never hurts. I spit it like open doors 11 worth. But what's it really worth? Time sitting for the written verse, lesson in question rehearse. I learned my lesson and manifested in words. RBG blazing on my vendor, bender righteous sender to your better worse. You the enemy, identity mentally make you enemy to my people first. When we meet, let that heat converse. Greet the grieving hurts, peep the creeping hurts. Ain't no weeping when you reaping what's yours. Ain't no reaping, yeah. Say something, you got something to say. Got nothing to say, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Say something, you got something to say. Got nothing to say,
Man, yo,
don't say nothing.
Young and asked about hip hop, so I told him about Black Watch. Professor X saying while taking trips to get crack rocks. Grand verbalizer, we was steady getting higher. Ola Teresa, Redman, OC, Divine Styler. MC ran it easy, too hard motherfuckers. Sad the game changed to a bunch of selfish suckers. DJs had power on the radio to choose. Plug Tune and De La Soul or Luke Skywalker, True Life Crew. Around the time of Bad Boy, Rockefeller, DMX, there was still Nappy Roots, E40 and Wyclef. Because of this, the music had range, and it wasn't strange to meet some MCs with some ridiculous names. Mobb Deep hit the game, mad niggas was shook. Raekwon came and the whole industry cooked. Can't forget about the MCs who ruled. Ladies like Roxanne, Shantae, the Sweet Tea, Shout Rock to Light. Back then, being different was hype. But things changed, I can't dig this thing when so many songs sound the same.
Say something, you got something to say. Got nothing to say, don't say nothing. Say something, you got something to say. Got nothing to say, don't say nothing.
People saying that I'm one of them. Anunnaki revisited. I'm more like the natural frequency of the infinite. Vibrational tone is ohms. Hindus want witness it. From here to all points beyond, I'm the omnipotent. Lyrics speak of penmanship. Lyrically, I'm a syllabus. Physically, I'm ambiguous. The real needs no defense of it. Red dot in my eyes, like I was mixed with an android. Human traits that crash landed on asteroids. The black void that hurtled throughout time and space to settle all of the rumors put in the tabloids. Knowledge yourself will drown out all the backwards. The he say, she say, I'm only dealing with facts, boy. I spit bars to raise stars, 360 from planes and flames and rain scars. Tempted to take my cut out the beat with chainsaws. The lame get shot up in ciphers, the game's ours.
And say something, you got something to say. Got nothing to say, don't say nothing. Say something, you got something to say. Got nothing to say, don't say nothing.
Am I supposed to say something? Because I ain't got nothing to say. He said, don't say nothing. Look, he's so hyped, y'all. He's so hyped to God verse with y'all that we can't hear him, but he can hear us. You see how it go? We can't hear him, but he can hear us. You understand what I'm saying? He's taking his own advice. He said, you ain't got nothing to say? You know what I'm saying? He said, don't say nothing. I heard him. Okay? So we divine God verse. It's Ujima. We here in the building. Got Knowledge on the line in the building. You got Son the Great, fresh off his greatness, road trip. Jackson, it could be called Jacksonville now again because the Jacksonville are gone. You see what I'm saying? The Jackson villains have gone. They have left the building. So it could be Jacksonville now. It's safe for the Jacksons to be out there. So now, say something.
So, can you hear me now?
All right, boom. So now,
got something to say.
You got the Jackson villain back in the building. You understand what I'm saying? The Jackson villain, the Redd villain. You understand what I'm saying? The Do the Knowledge radio villain up in here. the bane of our existence. You understand what I'm saying? Mr. Dessalines himself. Son, the great.
G.I.A.
Respect. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, peace to power. Peace of your mind, power refine. What you do with that power make you evil divine. We choose divinity every time. That's why it's GodVersation time. And it's always peace to the gods and war on the devil. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace, God. You know what it is, man. You know me, especially today. What is today? What is the science? What's the math today, God?
I know what it is, man. It's the Knowledge Born Day. You understand what I'm saying? And we're here to make knowledge born.
Factual.
And we're doing the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We're here on this Knowledge Born Day, making knowledge born, and we're doing the knowledge.
See that? That's 3K for 3K.
That's understanding understood.
Yeah. So I really like their music selections you had there, sir. You know.
Selector.
That was a little something there. I love it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, can I build on what happened in Jacksonville a little bit? Bill. So y'all been hearing us talk about we was going, myself and GoSTEAM went down there to represent for us, represent for what is now going to be coined, and we rocking it. Righteous music. You know what I'm saying? We was representing for us. We was representing for Do the Knowledge Radio. We was representing for Outlaw RBG. We was representing for the Vengers. And we went down there, and you know, it was a good reception, especially from last year and then from Texas and some of the other events we did with Fleet DJs. Shout out to Fleet DJs, y'all. Shout out. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Because we about to help each other, boost each other up. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, so we go down there. Jacksonville, always friendly. They throw on a banging conference. They put on their conference. Everybody came out. We was cool. They was recognizing from last year and from the work that myself and GoSTEAM has put in. And they basically was like, yo, you want to start the show again? Because I started in DC, in Dallas. I said, I always want to set the show off. I ain't never scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Never. So they let me go first. And, and they gave me a little bit of extra time for doing so. Bang, we blazed it. We touched them. You know what I mean? When I came off the stage, they said they understand, they hear it. The young folk was hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Old folk was agreeing with it. So it was a really good reception. And then we finished out the strong end. My brother GoSTEAM made it to the championship round, and I will have to say this, and on record, I think he won. He had the better blend to me. He picked the better songs. He picked the better mix. However, they gave it to another team, and the other team won as opposed to GoSTEAM's team winning. So it's all good. It was a fun time. We built with people. But let me tell you what I did find. I found that at this stage in music business or whatever you want to call that, we're having a lot of people who know how to grind and are still grinding and hustling. And we have a lot of their team members just, not picking up the slack. However, I also found that there was a lot more conscious-minded folks. I found that there was a lot more quality talent this year and just all around good people. You know what I mean? So in one aspect, people are not doing what it is that we need us to do for us to get ahead. But the ones who are doing what it is that needs to get done for us to, move forward, are now gathering together, not just in the conscious community, not just in the righteous community, but also in the sauce in the secular community. You know what I mean? We're now galvanizing ourselves together due to our character and our content as beings, and then our skill sets. So in the midst of the darkness is always the light. You know what I mean? I'm the sun, so I shine so bright. Wherever we do that, you know what I'm saying, we ready to fight. That's what it is. So it was a great conference. Shout out to the Las Vegas, to DJ Buck out in Las Vegas. He's also a black writer, you know what I'm saying? And so you know, if you know who black, you watch our shows, you watch Do the Knowledge Radio, you know the Black Riders. You know what I'm saying? He's part of that coalition out there from Vegas to LA. And so shout out to him. And I think we finna do some work out there too. So, you know, it was just a groovy move. You know what I mean? And Godstick told me on the chat room, they still talking about it. I mean, we set the parties off, we set the stage off, we closed things down. We were all around even help them carry stuff in. You know what I mean? Come on, people. You got to remember, you know what I mean? Put the work in everywhere. And for all those artists who missed out on a gathering like this, I just want to let you know there was at least 300 DJs from across the country and the world there, Africa included. It was a prime opportunity for you to get your a product in the hands of the cats who's going to wreck the underground and get it shipped out there even before it starts streaming, or even if it's streaming. So don't lose that opportunity next time. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't performing, go to where they are and mingle with the people. Hand out your card. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a bunch of brothers and sisters out there doing just that, even if they wasn't performing. Come on, man, don't miss the opportunity. But it was a great situation, and my internal epiphany has come to me, and I have so many more plans in hand. You know, yeah, I was born in the blackness. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's that time. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was a wonderful experience. Happy to do it again and will. And trust, you can't hide the truth but for so long, you know, and because we are right and just in our thinking and our actions and in our word display, we are protected by the red, the black, and the green. That means it is now time for us to gather together and force the opposition to remove the blockages from the lane that we already had and take our true stand in the purpose and the movement of this music so that we can take it forward and take control of it again. They removed the consciousness from the music so that you wouldn't have enough thought pattern and guts to run your own distribution. And we finna stop that, y'all. It's finna be a different story, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? They was feeling us, we feeling them, and that's just one area, but there was enough people there who recognized the Vengers, recognized Godstick as a quality DJ, and recognized myself as an artist and what we were saying and what we were representing, that I'm here to tell you, the turn is right around the corner. Get on this tsunami, y'all. Walk on water, breathe in water, surf, or get crushed. Yes, sir. That's how that went.
Hot damn. You see them villains, boy?
Yeah.
The villains went down there and stole the show, okay? Stole the show, stole the spotlight, and set the world ablaze. Ablaze.
Hey, we know we was doing good because we got haters now. So, you know, when you got a hater, you know you're doing the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the entourage too. The entourage held us up down there, took care of us. So
We had a godathon, courtesy of the GodVersations. We got 3K for 3K, courtesy of the GodVersations. So now we're going for the second round of the godathon.
Yes.
This weekend. The
Strong
end. I heard that going around now. I heard people are saying strong end and this strongs. I heard them.
Hey, they got you. They got you because it's the thing that makes sense. As soon as you say it, you know what. You ask yourself, why was I ever saying that other thing? You're right.
Myself a gun. Uh-oh. I'm going to start by saying shout out to everybody who came through and showed love and supported. Came through and showed love and supported. And I'm going to say, fuck everybody else who did not support. Okay?
Say something, you got something to say.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. Fuck everybody else who did not support. I'm telling you. I seen you. Okay? That's what I learned. That was a weekend because the ones who ain't show up, they was on the weekend. Okay?
Right. And
the ones who showed up and supported was on the strong end. We were on 12 hours a day.
That's a monster.
I had some of the fam that stayed with me 12 hours a day. That's the strong end. The weekends was trying to act like they was around the whole time. I seen you. I heard your thoughts. So I'm going to say this once, and I'm not going to say it again. If you're not supporting the initiative of this platform, I don't have anything else for you. This is the only time an initiative has ever popped up on this platform. Any other times it was just whispering in the wind. You know, every once in a while I might have came through and say, hey, you know, we feeding the children, blah, blah, blah. You know, if you want to contribute, blah, 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 blah. You know, over the last couple of years. You know, hey, we got this going on in the community, blah, 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 blah. Somebody would have to remind me. Because we were making things happen. You see, regardless. We were making things happen regardless. You know, I know everybody too deep and they're too conscious for the holidays. Let me tell you something. The difference between a hot meal and one of the children getting something or not getting something was us. That's the difference. The difference between a young brother or sister going to the store to steal and getting caught up and having a juvenile record, getting brutalized by the police, or catching an adult charge is us. So you don't really have to like me. I'm going to tell you that. Because I literally said, fuck you to those who didn't support. That's exactly what I said to them. You understand? I'm saying it again. Fuck you for not supporting. So I seen it. And just know that you can't ever ask me for anything regarding you. You can't. You can't ask me for anything regarding you. This is not about me. This is not about Knowledge Born. This is about the community that Knowledge Born supports. Them brothers and sisters that y'all scream that y'all love so much. The ones that you say is our future. The people say, when you say you pro-black and all this other stuff that you talking, there are other people out here that are doing these things. You can't even begin to fathom some of the things that happen, that are happening, and some of the things that we out here in the streets preventing. But I guarantee you, if something happens to one of your loved ones, you're going to want support. You're going to want somebody to be in your corner. Something happens to somebody you love. I'm going to knock on wood because that's what we do. Knock on wood. Something happens to one of your loved ones, you're going to want somebody to intervene. You're going to want the world to stop to support you. And this is one of the places that would support you. So if you can't support this small initiative, this 3K for 3K, fuck you. I got nothing for you. I got absolutely nothing for you. Ain't even nothing to talk about. It was some people I was going to talk to. I'm not even going to talk to them. I'm going to say it right here. If you're not supporting this initiative,
where you at?
Fuck you. So that was good. But like I said again.
Wait. Here's my question though. Here's my question.
Wait. Let me get this out. As I said again. To the people that was on the strong end, much love, much honor, much respect. We got everything for you. Everything for you. So this strong end that's coming up, we doing it again Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got some folks in line. They ready to come through. I really want the people who was here supporting and the people that are coming through that do support the platform, that do support what we're doing. I want y'all to be seen and heard. I want the maximum amount of people that could be seen and heard. We want to know what you're doing. We want to know how we can support you. We want to put all of our strength, energy, and time and attention to those who support this program, this platform, those who are here. You see what I'm saying? Those who are here. We want to put all of our maximization and effort behind you, with you, beside you, in front of you, and showcase you and represent you. We're not giving them other things no more attention. That was the first time and that was the last time. I ain't going to say it again. And if you didn't support, you know who you are. I ain't got to tell you. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. And I know exactly who you are. You don't got no chances. So, again, the focus is going to be on our family. We working with our family. This is a family initiative. The excess of 3K is going to a member in our family. Y'all know what it is. So we're supporting our family all the way around. We're supporting our nuclear family and our extended Black family. That's what it is. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be back here one more again. And we're going to make it happen. We got the right people involved with the right energy and the right spirits. We got rid of that dead weight and them suckers and them provocateurs that's running around here in the background, posing as brothers and sisters, the rest of them. And the people that I already talked to that couldn't make it through, we already spoke. We're already good. So I ain't talking about y'all. I don't want y'all to hear this and think y'all confused. There were people who was directly around here watching and listening and ain't do nothing. But they want something from me. They want something from this platform. And they're not supporting the initiative of the platform. The guy was in Jacksonville. He was still here. He's in Jacksonville on the road, still here. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. So again, we'll be here 12 to 12 again. We're going to do 36 more hours over the week, over the strong end party. Over the strong end, we got some family coming in. So we're going to do what we got to do. We got some healing going on. You know, we got some Nile Valley culture coming on. We got some fitness coming on. We got all kind of things coming on this strong. You understand what I'm saying? So we're doing a lot of those things, and we definitely want to focus on those of us who support it and those who got businesses, products, services, whatever they are. Get them to me. I'll shout them out throughout the whole entire broadcast for the entire strong end. You know what I'm saying? Want to highlight you, want to celebrate you, want to uplift you and want to stay rooted in the principles of this platform, of the cultural mandates of this platform. We honoring your loved ones. We celebrating you. This initiative is cool. You understand what I'm saying? It's a focal point, but it's not the only focus of the platform. But it does not mean that you're going to be fishing around and dealing in the space of neglect and want respect at the same time. So, in the words of T.I., fuck boy, I'm talking to you. You understand? I'm talking to you.
Hey,
pardon me, guy. Go ahead, guy.
All right, so I do have a question pertaining to that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So what happens if they change their perspective on the strong end and get and do what they're supposed to do?
The lesson says, "Can you reform devil?" It says,
I knew you was gonna say. I knew you was gonna say
all
that.
the prophets have tried. I ain't nobody's prophet.
Yeah.
I ain't nobody's prophet, and I'm not in this for a prophet.
Right.
Just making it plain. Just making it plain. That's what it is.
And just know, people, I asked the question that people are gonna ask later on, so you don't have to ask that question later on. It's already answered. That's all I say. I see him when he touches him. You know what I'm saying? I see him when he touches him. Y'all seen Frailty? Yeah, all right. If not, when you see it, you understand. If not, figure that shit out when you get home. But yeah, man. Put the work in, because the work is being put in. 3K for 3K. It's a positive upward swing. We're gonna finish this out with more than 3K. You know what I'm saying? More than 3K, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Make sure you go there, you get your donations in, and watch what happens to you. I mean, let's not forget, blessings beget more blessings. You know what I mean? This is just the opportunity. When somebody who might be homeless or whatever they're going through in their life that I ain't going through, and they walk up on me and they ask me, can I assist them somehow with a couple things of change or a dollar bill? I look at it as a blessing from the universe, allowing me the opportunity to receive a bigger blessing later on for the blessing that I'm blessing this brother with right here. See?
And to check your intention to see if you are who you say you are.
Yeah,
I'm audacious. I'm audacious. The cat walked up to my car. He had the gas treatment thing. You understand what I'm saying? He was like, yo, I just need $2 for some gas, man. I was like, say less. You see what I'm saying? Like, say less. Like, it wouldn't matter if it was my last two. You see what I'm saying? You are who you are out here. And the people who know, they know. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's where the focal point is. When you need something, you come here. When you need something, you come here. You know what I mean? Y'all I'm telling you, like, y'all see my brother and y'all be like, my brother get crazy. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm the last one on the planet you want to get into that space that my brother be in every Warrior Wednesday. Y'all don't want me over there with none of that. Trust me. That's not it. That is not it. Y'all want me in the peace-loving space, and everything is good and all of that. You see what I'm saying? There's none of that. There's none of that. I'm telling you. All of this fronting, all this fake smiling and all that, they doing it now. What they gonna do next month, God?
Mm-hmm.
What they gonna do in September? What they gonna do in October? You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, stop, man. Stop, man. For real. For the fan that is love is always gonna be love. Y'all see how much love came through here. I ain't have to say a word. We had cats on the platform. That came through here. I was like, yo, you know me 6-7 years personally. I haven't asked you for any money. They looked at me like, shit, what? You understand what I'm saying? This is not a thing I do. Like, if it wasn't already put on me to do what I needed to do and then connect with who I needed to connect with to make it happen, it wouldn't happen. It was an idea that needed to be born. And it's manifested. So you can get an opportunity to show your support for what it is. It's going to get done regardless. This is not going. This is not going to stop anything. It's going to stop you though. It's going to stop. Matter of fact, it ain't going to stop you. It already stopped you. It already stopped you. This little thing right here. It stopped you. It stopped me from supporting you anymore. That's it. That's how simple it is. It stopped me from supporting you and worrying about anything that you got going on. Because you ain't worried about what we got going on over here. Don't claim this place. This ain't your place. Don't claim this space. This is for the family who got love for what we're doing and want to see us win. I think I named about 4 or 5 things. Shout out to Shaniqua Lino, you know what I'm saying, to the goddess who came through this weekend. I was on her platform earlier. I named about 4 or 5 initiatives we got going on, and I'm going to do all of that with the funds we raise. That's it. She was like, man, you know, this and that's all you're asking for? And this is what she's saying out her mouth because this is what she's saying in her head. He gonna do all of that with this? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. With this. Not well, you see what I'm saying? It ain't, I'm telling you, we not playing around over here. We not doing the bullshit either. We not bullshitting around. We never have. If I was one of these photo op people, y'all would know all of the children. Y'all would know all of the people, everybody we help. If you align yourself like that, either you in an organization where you have to do that, or you are an exploiter. Mm-hmm. It's one or the other. So either you mandated by the way you position yourself in a business sense, and you have to photograph these things, you have to document them as proof that there's no misappropriation going on, or you an exploiter. You out there capitalizing off of the hearts and minds of people and off of the destitute. So it's one or the other. And I'm not tied to any of those things to where my allegiance and my love for our people will have me be in an exploitative type of space. The God know me and y'all know me. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about no pictures.
Not even that.
It's a couple of people I actually wanted to punch in the face pulling out cameras around me. You understand? I'm not good with that. With all that. It's something I have to get used to. All of this getting in the picture and the pictures. You really don't want no picture like that. We just had Michael Johnson Day. The people that was in the picture with Michael Johnson was recanting, act like they ain't know him.
Right. I seen that.
Tell me Jesus ain't real. Motherfuckers in the picture like, yo, I was just saying, I was just over there and I happened to be in the store. Motherfuckers was recanting. Everybody turned into Peter and Judas. Tell me this ain't real. This ain't a real thing. This is what our ancestors telling you. This is real. Y'all like taking pictures with rats and snakes of the grafted type. Devil's advocates and all this other shit. Like, we ain't fucking around. We got real mission. Some folks, that's their thing. If that's your thing, if you the RBG photographer, then let's put the RBG photographer on payroll. So we know who the RBG photographers are and let them photograph the experience. Let them capture the experience. My man Chris Cleaver out of Texas, phenomenal eye. You know what I'm saying? The God shaped black, phenomenal eye. So those guys who identify with that particular skill set, that's where they need to be at. I'm looking at you crazy if we somewhere chilling and you got your phone out. I'm looking at you crazy as fuck. For real. From a security standpoint, from an operational security standpoint, ain't nothing sacred. We around. And if you're doing that, do that on the side. You ain't got to put everybody in there. You don't know what nobody's situation is. You ain't ask nobody permission. You just pull your shit out, and all of a sudden, you just in people's face with it. That's a violation of privacy. And then people looking at you, and you don't have no regard for your safety. So you ain't got no regard for mine. Nah, man. So pardon that. We God-versing, man. We God-versing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying, that they spoke on. That's that, you know what I mean, heed the message.
That's what blew up the Godstones right there? That right there?
Yeah, the Godstones got blown up with the message, the writing on the wall, boom. You know what I'm saying? And they knocked it down. And you seen the video when you open it up. You know what I mean? It's the only video on the planet that got the original Godstones in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to repeat that. I challenge you all. Find the music video that has the Godstones in it. Not the new ones they're going to build. I mean the old ones, the original ones. And find a video with the Godstones that's telling you what we telling you in that video. I challenge you all. I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? But on some real, if you're watching this and if you've been watching this channel, if it's your first time watching this channel, know this or you know this. It's worth that $1 in your pocket right now. It's worth $1,500 you got in the bank each. You know what I'm saying? But that $1 you got in the bank right now, help us get to that 3K for 3K. And that's $3,000 for 3,000 shows. You know what I'm saying? In a 7-year period. He been putting in the work on and off the screen.
8 years worth of content in 7 years time.
That's work.
8 years worth of, and a 9-month break.
Look at that.
So that's it's really like 8 years worth of content in 6 years.
Right. Can I put that? Can I put that in sports terms for a second? Right. Can I put that? Let me put that in sports terms. That's like, you know, Michael Jordan. He went to high school, then he went to college, then he had some time in a professional league playing the ball before he got his first championship. Correct? That's what that is. And then LeBron came in right from high school, no college, went right into the playoffs, went right into dominating the game the whole time. To the point where now he's even a conversation of who's better, him or Michael. You see that? You see that? Doesn't matter who's better, him or Michael. He's in the conversation and nobody else is there right now. Kobe could be there, but he's not in there. You understand what I'm saying? It's LeBron and Michael. And he just came from high school. See, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing, not that these cats are righteous, whatever, but this is what it looks like when you put that work in for real, you know what I'm saying, at this stage in time and what you can get done. I don't know if he could have did that 15, 20 years ago, but right now he's doing it and been doing it for 7 years and gave you 8 years of content, is what he said, in a 7-year period. What is that? An extra 2 months every year, but you took 9 months off? Man. What? That's like, what is that? Extra 3 months every year, so that you can make a whole year possible. Man, that's the work he's putting in to give you the information, give me the information, give us all the information, give us the music, make the platform available for this red, black, and green, make it available for those of right and justness and understanding and overstanding of the purpose and what we need to do in economics and health and warfare on this chat, on this platform. It's worth everything you think it is, and you're not giving enough even if you gave all you had. But it's still worth it. This is, like you said, it's for the people. So let me pose this question, y'all. What are the people worth to you? Show us. Show us in your donation. Show us in your sharing of this. Show us in your staying tuned in and lock it in and getting and running the numbers up. Show us in your comments. Show us. But mostly show us in that donation too. Let's get to that 3,000. You know. Shoot. Even if you hate, like he said, even if you don't like him, don't like me, you don't like anybody or anything on here, the fact that we're here having this conversation for the people and you about the people, you got to come up out your pocket for $1. That's how that goes. Or what you're showing us is the character, and the rest of the people can see that. You know what I mean?
It was people that didn't even look at this broadcast that sent me money.
Oh, man.
They didn't even look.
Look at that.
They didn't even look. They didn't even look. They didn't even peek in here all weekend. They just seen it go out, was like, oh, my bad. Boom. You see what I'm saying? So This is it. This is what people think they know. You know what I mean? Shout out to Phoenix, man. Shout out to Phoenix in the RBGs over there. Shout out to our Black Fathers Committee. They was in the building without being in the building.
OBFC.
Yeah. They was in the building without being in the building. They was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Sons. You know what I'm saying? The Sons tribe. They was in the building. They was holding it up with me 12 hours a day all weekend. You see what I'm saying? J. Rule came through all weekend. Came on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Holding it up. Like it was real love. Some of my real fam came out. Everybody couldn't make it. There was a lot of stuff going on. You see what I'm saying? There's people who want to come this weekend that can't, this strong and that can't come through because of things in the schedule. You know what I'm saying? You know, my brother off the Melvin Air podcast, my brother Rome, man, he in the hospital with his queen. They about to have a son. You understand what I'm saying? Things is happening. Things is happening right now. Life is happening. Real life is happening. But real love is happening also. So I don't worry about haters. I don't worry about haters. They don't last long around me. So if you identify as an enemy, you're going to have to leave for your own protection and for protection for the ones you love. You're not going to be able to be around here long. I really don't be paying attention to people other than in a love space. So if I'm paying attention to you now, it's not in a love space. It's not. It's not in a love space. It's in a space of disdain and disappointment. It's disappointment. I'm not even upset with you. Because that requires energy. The Holy Quran says we wrong them not, but they wrong themselves. You wrong yourself. Thinking that you could wrong me. You wronged yourself thinking that you could wrong me. You wronged yourself most especially thinking you could wrong this platform. Son, you was in Florida.
Mm,
My brother was in Israel.
mm, mm.
6-7 hours time difference. He still came through here. He was in Israel.
Let me add.
He was in Israel.
When I couldn't be on the show, I was watching the show and sharing the fact that the show was on live as well. You know what I'm saying? Not to toot horn, to give direction for the next one, part 2. This is something that you can do as well.
That's it.
You know, and I was getting ready to go up on stage. I was getting prepared for the show. Before the show I was on, after my personal show, I turned it back on, put it in my pocket. You know, come on, y'all. As long as the Wi-Fi was connected, I was rocking it. So I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't have the understanding, and I really like to enter and overstand things. But first, I must understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If I can't have an understanding, then my only overstanding is that, you know, this is what this is what you think. Tell them what you really think, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me. Tell them what you really think. And it's cool, like you said. You know what I'm saying? You just gave off all the energy that you're gonna receive to yourself. Not even from, you know what I mean? I gotta say this for me though. See, that's my brother there. You know what I'm saying? So when you do my brother wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't even help you. There's an incident that had, you know what I mean, happened between some of us. And I'm saying one of us may not be correct. One of us has to step up and say, hey, let's make this correct. And then And if you don't do that, how do you have any anticipations of the rest who are walking in a correct step to say, hey, we're working with you here? Even if I take a loss in it, I only take a loss with somebody who's utilizing the strength and the platform of somebody who cares about the people, but you're not really caring about that person who cares about the people. Or the platform that is showing care and love to the people. No. I don't know how I really don't know how I can support these things. I mean, I can fulfill commitments if a commitment is made, but after I fulfill a commitment, I don't really see the, you know, I don't really, I don't understand. You know what else I don't understand? Why everybody and their mama ain't got a spot on it here, on this platform. Like, you can go to other platforms to do other things. Why don't you have one here? I don't understand. I think that's just what I'm gonna say. I don't understand. I like to understand and overstand. I don't understand. So, you know, help me understand, people. Show the God some love. All the love he's been showing us. My story on Do the Knowledge is I've been hearing about Do the Knowledge for at least the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Since I came back to Atlanta. When was that? 2017. I've been hearing about and been getting my information such and such. So when I had the opportunity to be like, yo, I can be on that platform. Yes. You know what I mean? Let me hold this. Please, thank you. Please and thank you, sir. See, you know what? I came from the days and times 12, 13 years ago where you had to pay almost $200 in transportation and fees to be on once a week. Did y'all hear what I just said? You had to pay almost $200 to the platform and to the studio where you was at, wherever it may be, even if you're not in the studio, to that platform, $200 to have a spot on every week. They didn't even have to run no. They wasn't running no, you know what I mean, no godathons and none of that. So you have an opportunity to bring what you do and what you say and expand your brand by coming on a platform that will allow you to do the things and have the conversations that you really want to have that you can't have over there on those other platforms.
Or I can help you build yours.
Excuse me. And
you
look,
don't have to be
look
here.
at that.
You don't have to be here for me to help you. If you got an idea, you want to put it together, I can help you put it together. That's another reason why we want the initiative to be funded. So I don't have to charge you money to sit down with you and do research and extrapolate things for you. I don't have to do that. I don't have to charge you any money. I don't have to charge you any money for a strategic planning session. I don't have to charge you any money. As long as you between the ages of 7 and 35. If you're over 35, I don't know. I don't know. We could work something out. But for my time and my energy and my brain space and the research, and then who you can be introduced into in my network. This is for free with this initiative being funded. Without it, it's going to cost you money. I might look at some of my other prices and change my other prices for hosting. And might look at the prices for somebody, what it costs to get on this platform now.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you those things are going to change. Because when people don't value what you give for them, what you do for them, then you got to change the value system. Do you know what it costs to go to one of those lectures from Dr. Ed Thomas or Les Brown? Just one.
Oh.
You know what it costs to get down with their team and what they're doing? You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. I could bring you people that I talk to for free on here, and I help them with their goals and their objectives. Ask them how they live in that.
I can answer that question. I'm one of those. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those. And you can see how I'm living now. Even you see what I was doing. You see we doing even more. You about to see how much more we doing. Yeah. I'm one of those. I bear witness, sire.
People who out here doing it and getting it, they don't want you around unless you bring in value to them. Unless you bring in value to them. If you have something that's worth in value, you can always be somewhere. You can always be somewhere. Guess who else would want you around now? Bloodsuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So they can siphon off of you. You know, like a spider that have you tangled up in the web, and they just come every once in a while and suck your blood. They keep you alive, so they keep you fresh. They just suck off you. Vampirically, the dead feed off of the living. Vampirically. The mosquitoes, all them bites, look on your body. It's the summertime. They're out for your blood. Bloodsuckers of the poor. Not poor financially, not poor emotionally, poor mentally, poor spiritually. They're looking to suck the blood from you. They want to prey on you and act like they're praying for you. So for the people who have come around, they come around, you know, right justly, like you said, right justly, and right and just. Y'all seen the fam come around. Y'all seen some of them during the Godathon. But if you've been watching the platform, and if you know, one who supports the platform like you claim, there's not anybody who came around here and had an experience on the platform that they wasn't better for. I think I can think of one instance, just one out of almost 3,000, just one. And I shared that during the Godathon, you know, with Papa Wu. Because the circumstances surrounding him coming to the platform, making his word born were awful. And I would never have done that. Never. I'm a father. I'm a black man. I'm God. If I was conscious of what he had to do before he came to the platform, we would have rescheduled. And it wouldn't have been nothing to get what I was supposed to get from the God and what the audience would have been able to glean from years to come from that experience. It wasn't optimal. That's like one instance out of 3,000.
I was about to say 3,000.
It's another episode that ain't nothing coming from either. But if y'all know, y'all know. That was it. So even from the Papa Wu experience, I gained an experience from that. If it's not right, don't do it. If it ain't that right, but if you intuitively come with something and it ain't for you, don't pursue it. No matter what it is. No matter what it is. And in that space, you'll find out immediately after why you weren't supposed to do it. Don't be in such of a rush to do something. I'm not rushing to judgment by what I said. I watched for a while before I said anything. And then I went to some people I love and people I trust. And that's what it was. And they ain't tell me to do anything. I didn't ask them either. What you think I should do? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. And you'll find out sooner or later. Sooner than later.
Sooner than later. Speaking of sooner, Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we starting the Godathon Part 2. You gotta say it like that. It's that epic. It's that epic. You gotta say Part 2. Yeah, man.
One of my brothers from Heritage Hip Hop will be in the building to set it off with me. My brother Karev from Heritage Hip Hop, Jersey Zone. You know,
all right.
We're gonna curate his platform. We're gonna talk about some of the people that he done had on his platform and people that he worked with and currently working with. Amazing brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Very humble. And gonna come share his experience, man. Then we're gonna close out Friday with the chief priest of Peninsula. If y'all see me pick up this book, y'all see how many pages in this book right here. We're gonna end the evening off with some extrapolation of Nile Valley culture and the truth about the Nile Valley. 600 or more pages in this book right here. Dedicated from primary text So the chief priest will be in the building at 11 p.m. Eastern. Y'all don't want to miss that. Y'all don't want to miss that. Friday we got that. Saturday we got 2 hours of looking at Black health and wellness. Dr. Inky will be in the building. Marvin Burwell will be in the building. The young guy Chase will be in the building, curating an experience and them sharing this Melothon that they was just on. This melotastic place. They went upstate New York. They was in Peekskill, and they took over the city. They took over the city. They got together with some minds in some key positions, and they building spaces of wellness up there, and they looking to spread across the country.
Wow.
So again, being involved with the reformation, the spiritual reformation, the emotional reformation, the psychological reformation, the physical reformation, the health and wellness of African people. That's what we involved in. We involved in things like that. So that's from 12 to 2, from 2 to 3. Brother John will be in the building. John Hargrove from the UNIA.
Hey.
ACL will be in the building. And he's going to speak to us about the UNIA and some other things that he got planned for. From 3 to 3:30. My uncle Tad will be in the building. You understand? You heard me say I've been black all my life, like my Uncle Tad say. Uncle Tad will be in the building from 3 to 3:30. And we're going to continue to rock on. I'm telling you, there's so much things happening. The New African Royal Family will be in the building on Saturday evening. Baba Amin, Mama and Koyo, they will be in the building. So we got a bunch of stuff going on.
Shoot, I'm going to be on the road and I'm going to be in the building.
We already know you're going to be in the building. We already know.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
For the people who like, I don't know if listen, I'm gonna be on the road again. I'm on the road every week, every strong end this month, next month, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the road. So, you know what I mean? But you still gonna see us. You still gonna make sure you look. Presence is always there. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get it accomplished over the accomplishment goal. You know what I'm saying? I know the people can do it. I don't even have faith. I don't believe. I know you're gonna do it, people.
I got all that. I got faith. I got belief. I got hope. I got a strong desire. I got all that. I got all of it all together. You understand? I got it all. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got some other folk coming through. So I just shared with you some of the ones I can share. Some of the other ones I can't share because, you know, they got people that's attached to them that be looking for them to pop up places so they can try to ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be good. All is well. But I had an amazing time. I'm telling you, I had a great time. It's beautiful to know that when you're doing the work, that it's received in a way that you intended it to be received when you initially started.
Mm-hmm.
This is my family's platform. This is a platform dedicated to my family, dedicated to my mother, dedicated to my father, dedicated to my grandmother, dedicated to my grandfather, dedicated to my maternal and paternal lineage. dedicated to my children.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a place where you could come and be idle and waste my time, waste their time, misrepresent. Look, my brother Redd Fidel, he out there grinding and hustling, doing what he need to do. And we'll play a couple of his joints. See what I'm saying?
You know, I was asking, I was like, man, I can't wait to, you know, I'm over here antsy too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what we had to, had to talk about, man. But yeah, let's get it.
Right.
Let's get it.
A couple of his visuals and then a couple of the tracks off of his new project, The Love Above, man. We here.
And this is why 3K for 3K.
Understand that there's a war taking place on this plane, and not only on this plane, but on a spiritual level as well. Therefore, we must get our mind, spirit, and bodies right. There's a changing of the guards in place, and if we don't pay attention, we're going to lose sight of the real focal point. Stay attuned, open your pineal gland. Let your third see the real vision. Activate.
Allahu Akbar. Real talk, man. Every now and then a person comes that says something beyond mankind's comprehension. Yeah. I am that person that's coming to actually tap into another dimension. That's right. Professing to be the greatest, I am not, but professing to be great, I am. For he said in his word, I am that I am. Another day, another dollar. Money on my mind on the money, depending on my grind. Will I win or will I lose? It's the question to be answered. Failure's not an option, so I'm grinding till I'm ashes in this land of the free, home of the brave, native reservation built by the slaves, Africans and Nubians who massa called niggas. Now we getting millions buying jewelry that glitters like the treasures of the pharaohs and the gold of old fur. Catch me wearing anything less, no sir. Damn right, I want that Bentley for my chariot, with a hood full of horses running when I'm mashing it. Inherently, I got a hunger for the finer things, plus a thirst for the power that the knowledge brings. You can say that I'm vain, take the time to do the science, yet the truth still remains. I'm a man of my word, I'm a sign of the times. My feet's on the ground and my head's to the sky. Got my ears tuned in with my eyes on God. Third eye open, seeing way past stars. And my epistle is a pistol. Apostles are colossal, so you better check your issues. Cause I'm a spirit in the flesh, living life to the best. Amen, God bless. Lyrically on what they want, with a chase of what they need. Many love the front, themselves they hate to be. It's evident in the majority of what you see, not to mention what you hear. Hope you heard me real clear. Truth validates every word I bring forth. The brightest star in the sky is what I reach for. I done seen plenty, but I wanna see more. Blowing on the J, looking down from a G4. I'm Elohim with the flow, so there's none above me. Kingly aura head to toe, so the queens love me. Messiah genes in my bloodline. No gang affiliation, but I got blood ties. And I don't mean red ragged throwing gang signs. I'm talking revolutionaries of my same kind. And I might seem vain, you can hate me or adore me, but the fact still remains. I'm a man of my word, I'm a sign of the times. My feet's on the ground and my head's to the sky. Got my ears tuned in with my eyes on God. Third eye open, seeing way past stars. And my epistle is a pistol. Apostles are colossal, so you better check your issues. Cause I'm a spirit in the flesh, living life to the best. Amen, God bless. What if you see me with some bling in my pinky ring, plus a tourbillon on my wrist straight from Beijing? Designer shades on my eyes just to block the rays. Would you be hating on me bad enough to stop my days? I'm in the world that's controlled by material things, out of control by the hype that material brings. So staying grounded is a must do. Humility is a fire man must run through. That's food for thought for you to utilize the recipe. Do what you want with it, but listen and you better be. If something hinders you from doing so, to set it free. You be you and I'll be me, and this is what I be. Bald head but a roster without the mane. Redd Fidel, picture me but without the frame. And I know it sound vain, but I'm humble in my heart and the facts still remain. I'm a man of my word, I'm a sign of the times. My feet's on the ground and my head's to the sky. Got my ears tuned in with my eyes on God. Third eye open, seeing way past stars. And my epistle is a pistol. Apostles are colossal, so you better check your issues. Cause I'm a spirit in the flesh, living life to the best. Amen, God bless. Peace and love, I am the incomparable Redd Fidel. And what I'm about to introduce you to is a new genre of rap, which is adult contemporary hip-hop at its finest. So sit back, relax and unwind, and let the music elevate your mind. Cause it's strictly for the grown and sexy. Big dreams, mind full of thoughts, thinking big schemes. Product of the gunshine state where we get cream. Every day necessary by any means. Steady moving dirt like worms, no centipedes. For the cash flow, stocks and securities. Doors open up cause the block got plenty keys. It's a life filled with jungleistic energy and self-preservation when we run into an enemy. Judge not, it's an element of grind life. Get into the bag, looking crisp in the limelight. And these square dudes catch beef mad cause they starving in the jungle and they can't eat. At the table where the G's and the kings feast, uninvited and they'll never ever get a seat. Don't get mad at me, I'm just speaking what I know, giving you a raw point of view how this shit goes. More cash, that's right, more wallets, more choices, more options. Cause I gotta get mine, and if you're slacking on your hustle, better get on your grind. And I got more jewels, what else? More knowledge, more love, no problem. You gotta keep your head to the sky, make a toast to success, raise your glass up high. See me and what you seeing is the best. I'm the fifth element, which is really evident. Rare stones in my rings, rose gold on my neck. Comedic energy to charge up my soul when I rest. I'm quarterbacking, throwing bombs in the field. If a fool intercepts, we gon' bomb where he lives. Make him bleed in the dirt, cause the best only wins. Smoking weed in the church while confessing my sins. Lord have mercy, I done killed the old me and came back resurrected as an OG. Popping bottles and pouring out for my dead partners. Eating crab stuffed in the tails of Maine lobsters. Cause I done made it out the mud as the world rotates. High speed, no brakes, and these haters only hate cause I'm live from the booth, coming live with the truth from the sky to the roots. Let's go! More cash, more wallets, you know, more choices, more options. Cause I gotta get mine, and if you're slacking on your hustle, better get on your grind. And I got more jewels, more knowledge, more love, no problem. You gotta keep your head to the sky, make a toast to success, raise your glass up high. I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. 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 I gotta get mine. Get yours! More cash, that's right, more wallets, you know, more choices, more options. Cause I gotta get mine, and if you're slacking on your hustle, better get on your grind. And I got more jewels, what else? More knowledge, more love, no problem. You gotta keep your head to the sky, make a toast to success, raise your glass up high.
Come on. Yeah, that's one of them songs I'm adding to my playlist on my born day.
Let's go.
Oh.
My circle is hard to break like tungsten. Any new member is fully vetted that comes in. I'm plugged in, it's a benefit when amongst men. Bringing in millions that generated from hundreds. Being a real boss is an attribute. With the spinning no matter the cost attitude. Money long stretching east, west, and latitude. Thankful for blessings, expressing plenty of gratitude. Exotic grapes in my wine glass. Sipping on the finest, watching time pass. Head in the sky, got my nose up. Woke up laying on the cloud when I rose up. I spoke to God on the gold phone. Called me Ashford Fidel when I phone home. I'm from the city of the gods that we call magic. MIA, where you end up in the close casket.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' see you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave all things behind.
That's right.
And do what bosses do. View what the bosses view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
Salute to God, I'm living proof of a miracle. And perseverance, my attitude is imperial. The pen is fully mature and the flow is lyrical. Life is a stage, the role we're playing is pivotal. I am the best at this, I'll say. Plus I'm far too grown for the child's play. Solidifying when I'm gone, I am still felt. Cause being rich is not enough, I'm here to build wealth. For my children and my grandchildren. And for their children and their grandchildren. For a strong generation set free from any monetary struggle, living debts free. Revolution screams loud with her lips shut. You wanna see a real change? Stack your chips up. True success is attainable with the game plan. Being a boss accentuates my name brand.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' see you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave all things behind. And do what bosses do. View what the bosses view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
My calendar is booked, I got a full schedule. Came a long way, but it's more levels. If you tryna boss up, life is gonna test you. But I'm cut like a diamond when I'm under pressure. Wifey rubbing my back, she say don't let it stress you. We both hustling together, we got something special. A king and queen vision, we ain't come to settle. Getting our own instead of making deals with these devils. Getting to this money like it's magnetic. Putting in the work like it's calisthenics. Stay away from haters like it's bad credit. Crabs in the bucket like sugar to a diabetic. 40 acres talk, let my D's speak. Cash in the vault is what my C's reap. Not another generation born just to struggle. Nah, we thinking like Garvey with a Nipsey hustle.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' see you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave all things behind.
And do what?
And do what bosses do. View what the bosses view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
This is adult contemporary hip-hop at its finest.
Yes.
Redd Fidel, the Incomparable. Check it out. I made some changes in my life that were necessary. Cut off some people who were trife cause the stress was heavy. Along with that, I killed some habits that were detrimental to my overall growth cause the all is mental. I'm at a place in my space where my mind's different. My pine cone is wide open, seeing divine dimensions. Attribute that to all the offerings and meditation, plus solemn prayers doing rituals for transformation. Oh, what a stimulus it is, call it stimulation. Plus spiritual eroticism, soul penetration. To transform a man into a whole new creation requires discipline, fortitude, and dedication. No reservation.
Just a peek into the life again. Take a look into the eyes of men. Out here where it's trifling, and so many chasing ice again, while many others popping Vicodin. But I'm alright for them. Just a peek into the life again. Take a look into the eyes of men out here where it's trifling, and so many chasing ice again, while many others popping Vicodin. But I'm alright for them.
See, I am a light being, ordained to step upon this plane to fill with pain and strife is truly light through the eyes of men. Where people believe that it's alright to sin, where wickedness abounds, but somehow they found routes to keep the righteous in. Until I decide to spin a narrative into something different. Oh, how I wish I could impart this wisdom to all my niggas. How did I become the one chose to impose upon these children that being lost ain't the sauce, so you'll only end up slipping? Go on and let that marinate. It ain't up to me, I just do as I'm told, for heaven's sake. And the lesson I've learned is I have to give much more than I take. And ain't shit gon' move till it's appointed time, it's divine to wait. Now let us pray, oh Heavenly Father, strengthen us to conquer this affliction. Open our eyes so we're not blind to the biggest of pictures. Give us all a sign that will remind us your sublime existence. Saints of the new age fully coming to fruition. Just a minute.
Just a peek into the life again. Take a look into the eyes of men. Out here where it's trifling, and so many chasing ice again, while many others popping Vicodin. But I'm alright for them. Just a peek into the life again. Take a look into the eyes of men out here where it's trifling, and so many chasing ice again, while many others popping Vicodin. But I'm alright for them. So many talking about the table, giving different angles, trying to clarify if they're a god or an angel, a demon with horns or alive with a halo, a mediocre breed of thoroughbreds in the stable. An age-old discussion, once told in a fable, is that it takes two to build and also two to tangle. Move through the midst of the storm with the raincoat, caught up in the middle of a war full of gray folk. Plain folk, satisfied with riding on a stagecoach, others getting hanged on the train chasing pesos. Me, I refuse to be another that's on the same old rocket launcher on me about as strong as a Draco. Mars in my physical, stars in my facial, return of the gods versus Thanos. Black circle, cosmic DNA of all the natural that ever existed. Word to Malcolm X and Dr. Amos.
It is not enough just to have knowledge. It is not enough just to have money. Money and knowledge must be organized in order to be effective. And knowledge, in order to flourish and be actualized in some concrete advancement for people, must be based ultimately on social relations between those people. So there must be a social structure, and while your children are learning science and mathematics, they must learn to love themselves and to love one another.
If as a people we don't immediately start to change for the better, then change will inevitably change us for the worse. Property taxes have risen, foreclosures everywhere now are pending. Minimum wages earned for a living are insufficient. Gentrification is nigga neighborhood acquisition. Snatching houses for thousands, then flipping them for some millions. Leveling all the projects to throw up some condominiums. Relocating the people with such a disequilibrium. Vouchers for housing is what they dole out and give to them. Immigrant treatment of black American citizens. But I ain't trying to go on a tangent. I'd rather let the rhythm hit you with a feeling that's tantric. But corporate greed in our society's affecting the planet like it's a global pestilence, gone rife and unmanaged, mainly due to the fact the lines of logic are slanted, and from legislators fleecing us with improbable standards that benefit no one and in fact are harmful and damage many lives and families of those who are disadvantaged. I heard you needed some new.
Rap that is set apart from the crap that they feeding you. So I went in the booth and channeled all of my energy, formulated the truth. Cause really that's the least I can do, since changes finally come with conviction and I'm the proof. And I truly got a difference of view, cause I'm grown motherfucker, no monkey see a monkey do. Ever since the pandemic arose, they lied to all of the masses. The infections invented normalities off its axis. It's a global pandemic, life changing in every facet. Seems the vax is Da Vinci coded and they can't crack it. A bunch of brilliant minds were scurrying into action while non-resilient bodies were dying in large fractions. The government's response was a passive reaction. Dissemination of misinformation was all attacked. And it didn't take a genius to notice there's a change in leadership taking place, and few of us know it. You can see it, hear it, and smell it right up under our noses. It's all sorcery known as pharmaceutical poison. Sadly enough, the FDA's reluctant to voice it, cause the evil of its potency is of utter importance. To freely inject the potion, monitoring our motion. It's all facts, no conspiracy theory or notion. I heard you needed some new rap that is set apart from the crap that they feeding you niggas. So I went in the booth and channeled all of my energy, formulated the truth. Cause really that's the least I can do, since changes finally come with conviction and I'm the proof, fuckers. I got a difference of view, cause I'm grown motherfucker, no monkey see a monkey do. Ask yourself, what does it really take to change your thinking? If your thinking isn't moving you upward in the ascension of your own understanding and overstanding of what this life construct is all about. Is it because we're surviving instead of living that we can't see the forest for the trees and can't see for looking through the glass of deception and illusion that presents itself as our reality.
It's the same argument when we talk about crime in the African American community, where black men keep going back to jail. Why they can't stay out of jail? 87% recidivism rate. I understand.
Peace and blessings, my brothers. What it do, all my niggas? Allah for y'all to the kings and whoever wasn't mentioned. I got a question for you, it's on my heart to address. How the evolution has been and the way we've regressed is in a state of emergency, really a mess. Minus accountability and we adjust. Abandoning families, walking out on our ladies. Niggas say they love their niggas even more than their babies, yet expect them to love us while disrespecting their mothers. That's a dysfunctional thinking which is more than repulsive. Just like the cages they put in us in. It's sad that we function like boys and shouldn't as men. The argument can be that there was no father around to offer some wisdom and guidance or any know-how. Despite it all, we're globally loved and rightful heirs of a force below and above. From the beginning of time, you were here when great God made the planet Earth and blew breath in the lungs of a body he formed right from the dirt. You're the original man and the ruler of lands, and it's time you do understand. You've been blind long enough, it's now time to know what your life is worth. Now the critics are saying, who am I to be speaking such words that parallel with Deuteronomy teaching, minus the Bible rhetoric and all of the preaching, while providing lyrical medicine to offset the bleeding. My answer is I'm part of my kindred, plus I'm one of my kind. I'm talking to brothers you others can pay me no mind. Rappers are the new apostles in these critical times. The message is coming from scholars or from criminal minds. Hate it or love it, that's the way that it is. Whether you like it or not, it's the reality.
reality lived, and the only thing that can change it is an actual shift in collective consciousness, thinking that we'll actually live. My people up in every way, each and every day. Instead of us killing each other, it's better we pray and protect our women in a delicate way, then address and correct the wrongs that led them astray. From the beginning of time, you were here when great God made the planet Earth and blew breath in the lungs of a body he formed right from the dirt. You're the original man and the ruler of lands, and it's time you do understand. You've been blind long enough, it's now time to know what your life is worth.
My fathers, my sons, my brother, my friend, you mesmerize me. Please believe in yourself and always remember you are worthy of excellence and prosperity. No matter what this world or the people of this world try to do to break you, don't ever stop knowing your truth, that you are greatness. Manifest the wonders within you. You are of strength, peace, intellect, and love. You are my king.
From the beginning of time, you were here when great God made the planet Earth and blew breath in the lungs of a body he formed right from the dirt. You're the original man and the ruler of lands, and it's time you do understand. You've been blind long enough, it's now time to know what your life is worth. Through my subjective observations, I've witnessed a lot of faces, seen a lot of races that were undoubtedly racist, killing like it's a sport, unjustly getting away with overt violence and hatred displayed in a lot of cases. They don't want nobody to say it. The fact that I am somebody is why I'm forced to convey it, with or without approval from anyone to okay it. The spirit in me is moving, I only wish to obey it. Cause playtime is over, it's time for the soldiers to come together and fight as one and strike like some cobras. Accountability's heavy to carry, crushing our shoulders like the responsibility God entrusted to Noah. That's why I've chosen to utter words that are real, with the flow that is butter, unlike no other you feel. I dedicate this to mothers that's crying in the river still, feeling the pain of losing their child to prison or killed. Being black in America, living with white hysteria, wicked police is killing. I'm telling you, it's a drag for real. Whether Democrat or Republican, never put any trust in a revolution. It's bubbling, let it be known the pack is still. What's the object of making music if nobody plays it? Accountability as an artist should go without saying. Too many in the reality, unrealistically laden with smoke and mirrors, materialism, components of Satan. And I speak not of fiction. This is far from conjecture. This is factual diction, minus scholarly lecture, spawned from deep intuition with a godly perspective. Verbal art ammunition, no doubt my mouth is the weapon, dispersing high intellectualism without the invectives. Dichotomies, petty schisms are what separate us. Curse the leaders and pastors who sell these souls to betray us. Fishermen are men, but only out to fillet us. That's why I'm driven to utter words that are real, with the flow that is butter, unlike no other you feel. I dedicate this to fathers still taken for granted still. Meanwhile, without us, how would our families build? Being black in America, living with white hysteria, wicked police is killing. I'm telling you, it's a drag for real. Whether Democrat or Republican, never put any trust in a revolution. It's bubbling, let it be known the pack is still.
abolitionists with the vision gift, seeing the deliverance from the ignorance, cognitive dissonance. Future, I envision this. On and off the mic, I speak right like this is what the mission is. I know the wisdom biz and overstand like who know and bear that witnesses. I am the power refined, God man. Equity too high to equal the caveman. God's son, true builder of the land. Destroyer of the demons, I'm a poppin' where they stand. Word of biz, born exposing opposing plan. Stevie Benny, microphone Jones with a forced hand. This next level cipher writer, spark the minds, I light the fire. Call me Mr. Mystify, I'm used to gift to lift us higher. With the frequency that frequently fit, inspire. Elders and young thugs that do what they do, where they do what they thumbs. They lazy, they think we dumb. We put the work in system that a system to be numb. Make them good Christians, but don't link them to where they from. So I write rhymes with them ancient guidelines. I fight crime sitting on the sidelines. But when they got the blind eyes, I just treat them like they dumb.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
To the knowledge.
When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
To the knowledge.
Walk with me, twist your loud, get your double shots of yak. Sit down, have a talk with me. I'm from an era where certain shit just couldn't fly. You tell another man suck your dick, you might die. These new dudes got it confused, thinking it's a game. Until somebody hitting at they ass, bringing the pain. But that's the plan, they want us to kill ourselves. Our existence is up to us, no one else is responsible for raising our daughters and the queens and our sons and the kings. Teaching them everything about necessary tools we need to use for survival. It's way bigger than reading Qurans or the Bible. That's gonna go over the heads of many. Thick skin, homie, I got plenty, so I'll be ready for the backlash and slander coming from my own people. It's sad to say, but we'll never equal our full potential as long as we following what they teach us. Telling lies, all in 8 books, it never reach us. At least us, the ones with some knowledge of self. But trying to wake my people up is a struggle with self. Instead of begging for a seat at their table, let's build one. As soon as they try to violate, let's kill one. That's where my heart at. A couple hundred years of the same treatment gave us Obama, so we think we even. I ain't believing none of this bullshit, them puppeteers speaking, telling us lies each and every weekend. Banana in the tailpipe tactics. To tell the truth, I feel we moving backwards. We got a lot of actors playing the part, but it ain't in they heart, so what's it worth? Got brothers dressing up like chicks, toting the purse. Everybody capitalizing off us. We ain't too far from giving up our seat on the back of the bus.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun. When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
To the knowledge.
Son of Great. Know your title, you know that registered black. I think they don't have in the rap boy. Even if they did, you know.
I twist the tree in the wind with debris. Ventilating, liberating, innovating as I breathe. The earth, the wind, the fire bring me higher degrees. Combine that flame and the greens. RBG is in my genes. Content, character, matter in my scene. Shatter, chatter, not on my ladder with ease. You don't fight the fight for the be free. I'm mad as I had a ghetto manner for my peace. I talk that talk, my walk gon' repeat. RBG protected and I never meet defeat. Flowers for the dead, machete for the living. Head full of dread to them colonizer children. I said what I said. Grand revolution solution is always building, destroying, disgracing, degrading all these children. I sway with the technique to revolve and evolve and leave all the meat off and eat off the marrow. Cook you with the heat off the barrel. I hit you heavy like Tassetti cloud of the arrow. High as the voice of 5-spot sparrow. Your ops feast off the beast, you looking like the chattel. I pop like MOP to win the war in every battle. My Omi and my Baba preach great peace when younger. I'm old gon' kill a priest, retribution, all the hunger. Till oppressor lay deceased, they see no peace like Stevie Wonder. Wonder, no wonder.
Don't you ever mention about you want them the champion song. Leave it to the people them, cause you know that when time the people them come out with them a ball for.
These niggas' actions don't match their beliefs. Funny style clowns bow down when register speak. If the shoe fit, then wear it. You can't be a Garveyite, inherit, but at the same time, no merit. Warriors don't put themselves out on Front Street unless they're looking for victory or defeat. Nigga, if you a leader, speak. If you not, shut the fuck up. All these egotistical niggas online trying to build their likes up, build their fights up, instead of being examples and build their life up. Trying to act tough. I'ma call your bluff a facade, but I'm here to teach niggas like Master Farad. I'm the master of the cards within passionate odds. It's the task of a god to give a fraction of harm. Whether it's the mics or possession of arms, a rap boy burial, a pop in a tom. These moist niggas, fuck out of here. I don't see no real niggas out here adopt these bitch niggas.
Talking about you also. And I saw you want this. You never know that when it comes to championship, it's we that have the management that correspond to you to sing for
Right. Listen, me nah sex me rough like the uptown in me, the downtown Brownsville hip hop accuracy, original rude boy run the town. Rhyme pays, that's what we practice. You need practice. Word flip like gymnastics. Rap boy barrier. Big up the Smith and Wesson, the Cocoa Bees in your area. Can text the guard of Quam, fire the bomb, black and strong. Clown scraper slim King Kong, Godzilla when I throw them flames. Stay out the way unless you a Bill Power eating swine and your mind's astray. We don't play when we do our thing. Big up to the Avengers, you know we on the way. Lord, some boy go and get dead tonight. Shot a boy and we left out the side.
Boy, bury out. Kill a boy, God, sort of.
Yeah, there's many songs that going around and going on. I'm going like a clown, but I'm telling you, clean up your work and come to
righteous.
The light. You are dead stuck from morning and now it's evening. Everything's changed.
Vengeance. Tory's elevated. Oh yeah. That's who. Come on, yo. We like that Wu-Tang Clan. Sons killing armies of the man. We climb to overstand. Our pigment, feed off the light of the land. See, we breathe divine seed when times seem damn. When you see me with the weed in my hand, know I what? All that smoke, know exactly who I am now. Understand, we the glorious great-grands of our ancestors. And we the nexus with the plan. Bringing balance of silence to ignorant stands. Plus starving false conscious notches blocking advance. I'm writing rhymes to rhythm, giving more than a chance. I'm giving vision and action and passion we enhance. See, party probably wanna crack a back up when we dance. I'm battling the system, not a victim or they fans. Listen for the wisdom when spitting, no give it no glance. Free focus, spoken token of Triple K clans. Body in the beats and the devil. Round table rebel of the motherland. Fighting for your mind wherever the fuck I am. Right now, I'm a pistol whip preacher. Born to blast a little deeper with a shotgun tongue. Blowing minds through speakers. The frequency vibrate the great and create the next leaders. Student of the Hootie Doody Mastermind as she teaches. Never work for fashionistas. Sowing for the reapers. Conducting destruction. Orchestrated to the bleacher. The bleacher. Feeling for the blind till we reach her. Reach her. Son the great true seeker. Seeker. All the RBGR8 knowing more than all these believers. Believers.
Kintex lights spark, the dark guns bark, leave a sound boy out London chalk. Kintex lights spark, the dark guns bark, leave a sound boy out London chalk. Kintex lights spark, the dark guns bark, leave a sound boy out London chalk. Kintex lights spark, the dark guns bark, leave a sound boy out London chalk. X marks the spot on hip hop. Vinces in effect in the spot, not to dreadlock. Ready for box the boy, and I'm facing living a rat race. Kick him out with intelligent heat. Watch us demonstrate. Car clamp when I step up the booth. Supernatural, all raiders. The dialect, the rhyme, the substantial. Redirect Shazam, the microphone stand. Lyrics they cut, lyrics is a hand. Spit through glands, powerful words as we work to take back our land. The crafted man strapped to hold us back, but that won't stand. It's a new time, a thin line between love and hate and real and fake. We earthquake all states, the empire state of emergency. We can never word we need. God's cipher divine, create all casualties.
Rashidi. I'm Ray 360. Son the Great. Spitting that retribution.
Yeah. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air, yeah. Retribution all around here. Steady, ready with the shetty, heavy as the levy. Pay that price for the life. Take that slice of the heady. Cut that colonizer mind, deadly. All with his thought and his talk is a deadly. Lower, vibe, rhyme, bringing that lower life, grind. Call for the netted like a lower life, line. Venture protected like desertling time. Freeing every sector of your ancestor mind. So you can truly find purpose working out this worthless slime. Misrepping out her God bless mine. All black G, my DNA spine. All black weed on surf for divine. Red beat green every scene, every time. Blood on the leaves, what you find. Blood of the dead for your dream. Ride day and night on the night for the team. Train air lights cause the fight never clean. In between the pollution. Death illusion and musing. We demand restitution. Complete revolution. Till we reach that peak. All I speak is retribution. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air, yeah. Retribution all around here.
Jesseline fighting with the French. Serve them and leave them all lying in the pit. A cup of rocket fuel and a lighter, yeah. Make a bonfire and shh. Oof, Goliath with the gift. Retribution coming with a bigger piece of iron on the hip. And I lift every spirit and every voice while we ride for a con on the shh. Back from 1,000-year sittings. And I'll be taking back ours from the grip. Arousing the chicks. Goddesses ready for the war too. Blowing on a pound of some fifth. Walk with a stick. Big enough to take a whole block out when it fires off. Being quick. No sweat down from the stench. It's time to organize. It's the rise of the guys with the clips. Live on the strip. And it's a lot out there who want to see me go and do time for a nick. Admiring the shift. It's more than just music. I use it to bruise any knot of a clip. Get locked in the pit. Chained to a monster. I got you. Trying to avoid being hit. Shine in the midst of all the gunfire in the zone. Retribution hit and bombs go.
Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here.
Revolution all in the air, yeah. Revolution all around here.
They all know how I'm repping with minds. Keep it revolutionary and I'm living divine. Take a look at the times. People lost and they losing their minds. Being placed in the cell, getting labeled for crimes. Every level was a test. Had to learn to balance out my level of stress. Cause sometimes I don't get much rest. Retribution at its goddamn best. You suck a settle for less. Give me the time, I'ma never confess. Watch your steps when you move around. Watch out coons and clowns. Know the signs when the fools around. The rain falls from the roof to the ground. It's like the blood falls when the barrel's on the roof of your mouth. It ain't a thing you can do with the style. I look at you and I smile. Nigga, welcome to the proving ground. I infuse the crowd, the young, black, and the wild. All netters in full effect. Clear the roofers out. We all on point and we all on deck. We don't get respect. We gon' break your neck. Living like this, you don't get no check. Being black is one thing you should never regret. One of the real rebels holding the front line. Get you like the trouble, vibrations on the incline. Liberation for the people is constantly on my mind. Until the day we get it, you know who doing the crime.
Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. So it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air, yeah. Retribution all around here.
Final statement, time for payments. We've been waiting for reparations. Times ancient, crimes of hatred, enslavement for generations. Raided nations, raped the ladies, changed the names, traded babies, chained and hanged, made us crazy. Now we gang bang 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 bang. Throw up your set, holding the tech, gold on your chest, over your vest, rolling some cess, pouring my wet, pose and flex. So before I forget, total your bill and I'm here to collect. Holding my shield and my spirit of your neck. It's more than a meal, don't give me no check. For those that were killed, the spirit of death, settle the debt. Retribution, devil beheaded, execution past due, no credit solution. Petty excuses for daily abusing. Already losing, the ghetto is looting. Rebels moving, weapons are shooting. What we are doing is heading the movement, ready the troops for re-revolution.
Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air, so it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air, so it's retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Retribution all around here. Revolution all in the air, yeah. Retribution all around here.
You still here?
Like I could go anywhere.
I know you still here now.
Man, I was stuck in the chair, can't go nowhere. You know what I mean? First of all, God Fidel, man, had me in a whole different vibe. I was in different dimensions listening to that. You know, man, that was fire. Who was that? Was that three people on that track that Andre was on?
Yeah.
Yeah. All three of them, everybody was just me.
Yeah, again, that was Ashton Sinclair.
Man,
another joint.
Fire. That was life altering. If they wasn't killing it, they was bringing it to life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no death around here with that convo, man. Yeah, adult contemporary hip hop for sure. You know, for sure. Maybe want to put on a clean pair of camouflage. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Put a bow tie on my machete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me sharpen this and put some oil on it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. With a glass of motherfucking Moscato on the side or something. I don't know. I don't even drink that shit. I don't know. With a glass of Bottega on the side. Yeah, shout out Bottega Boys ATL.
Bottega Boys AT aliens. We out of here. Yeah. Yo, shout out. God verse before we get up out of here, man, because we about this motherfucker. Because you got stuff going on, okay?
Oh yeah.
People People like you got stuff going on. You
We
always
still got stuff going on. Oh
Yeah.
man, we got stuff going on. We do have stuff going on.
You people with your stuff going on.
Us people with that stuff. Okay. So no. I'm saying we in myself and God Sticks. First of all, shout out to Knowledge Born Out Loud for ending off that set of music with Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard some of the Avengers music, that Red 9 on there. That thing is fire too, bruh. What? That thing is lyrical rejuvenations, lyrical revolts. But so thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? It sparked me. I had to handle another business, man. Anyhow. So I'm in Reading, we in Reading, PA at Stone Cliff, 11 o'clock to like 7, probably close that out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up that way on the 23rd of this month. So come through if you're in that area. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a charge, but we are dealing with donations. You know what I'm saying? It costs to make that thing happen. And DJ Godsticks, Ty Sticks, Sean E put that together with the assistance of some of the other brothers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dave, Big Dave. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? Come on through and have some other partakings. I most likely will be shooting scenes from the upcoming video that we're doing called No Way. If you're interested in getting that, hit me in my DMs. That's SUNDAGR8 on Instagram, SUNDAGR8 on Instagram. Hit me up. Let me know if you want that. I'll send you the song so you can be prepared, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? We're also going to be in Philadelphia on the 6th of August. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X Park, come through on that one. You know what I'm saying? And then we definitely here for the RBG Music Fest. It's going to be a stone cold blast. You know what I'm saying? Come through on that. We got some other things in the work after September, because we got some things to do in September. But after that, you know what I mean, we got some things in the works, not just here, but you mean out west a little something too. But man, I can't talk about that there until we really get it popping and we solidify it. But yeah, man, shout out to the Fleet DJs for having a dope weekend. And yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna be bringing people from Fleet DJs and from that conference onto the show that is on today is we're still in it. Collective work and responsibility. Tomorrow is cooperative economics. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help in the proper propaganda aspect and promotion. My brother, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when I say my brother, this brother, like my brother, Andre 360, you know what I'm saying? We like the Lost Triplets. You ever see that flick on Netflix about the triplets? They found each other later on. Yeah. Me and his brother Lyrics, and shout out to Ali Redd. You know what I'm saying? We linked up, and he gonna come through and tell his story, and you know, let you all hear some of his new music. And he got a video coming up also on the 23rd. He coming out of Jersey stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm an official Jerseyite because, you know what I'm saying, my goddess is, you know, from the brick city. So you know what I mean, of course I rep that. But I rep my 6th Ward Reading people all day. You know what it is. 6th Ward every day. So, you know, that's some of the things we got going on. I'm probably missing something right now, but I'll get it tomorrow when y'all tune in. The God Correspondent podcast, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM-ish. All right? Y'all know what that means. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? We got lyrics coming through. We got the real bars entertainment coming through. I don't know. They might bring some of the other cats and some of the other brothers that they're dealing with. Production nice, lyrics nice, and everybody is over the age of 40. You know, I like that. You know what I mean? So they're gonna tell their story of their life prior and their life now and what's been going on. and you know what I mean, and their upward swing. See, we're giving it to you like when we used to be on Check the Rhyme show, right? We was interviewing people that later on down the line, y'all would know to be, you know, quality MCs and things like that. We had Fred the Godson on before anybody knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple battle rappers that came through. Should we even had J. Cole on? You know what I'm saying? And on the platform. I mean, they was coming through on a regular, those types of people on a regular basis, putting that work in. And that's why they where they at. So, you know what I mean? This is the same type of frequency that I'm seeing right now. And we dealing with the gathering of quality bonds and of artistic expression and rhythmic artistic situations. So, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna enjoy yourself. You come through. Convo's gonna be good. You know, that's how we doing, man. And we just moving. After that, I believe soon after that, we're gonna have Grizzy come through, Black Farmer. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple of they all did their thing on stage, but off of stage, you know what I mean, is when the connection makes. And when y'all artists go to these conferences, it's the things that happen, you know what I'm saying, off the stage, after the party's done. That's just as important as the panels you go to listen to gather the information. And don't go gather the information. You go get that information. It's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? This is what these things are for. When we was coming up, they had a bunch of these things, Jack the Rapper, all that, and trust and believe. Without those things, you wouldn't have some of the artists that you have in the mid 90s, all the way up until now. Because those cats are fueling some of these other cats coming in. And some of these people who went to those conferences removed themselves from the artistry and got into the business because of what they learned and made more money out of the business than they did as the artist. So it would behoove you to go to these platforms and things, even if you're not going to perform, pay the ticket price to go get the information. But remember, you paid the ticket price. So gain as much information as you possibly can and then make the connections you need to. And do it on a consistent basis. Put yourself $500-600 aside just to go as a person who gathers information and meets people. And by the time you're ready to put your art in their hands, they're gonna be begging you for it. Make yourself a little easier. You spend $500-600 on nothing, yo. And make sure you donate to 3K for 3K because we just gave you this information. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do that too. Yeah, man. That's what I got going on. 3K for 3K. Godathon coming up. The strong end. Tune in or I might hunt you in your etheric world. It's getting a little late. I got lots of things to do. I'm back on the road 2 days from now. So yeah, man. And I heard Jazzy Jeff and Kara's One are gonna be down here. You know what I'm saying, in 2 days. So I might push my trip back a little bit. I'm gonna have to go a little later. I'm not really gonna miss that. I gotta go.
They need to be coming to see you. Damn that.
They do.
Fuck that.
They do.
They might learn something. You and God sticks together. They might learn something. They will learn something.
Yeah. You know, I'm a professor. He a teacher. You know what I mean? That's what we do. I learn.
They might steal some shit from you.
You can't steal what is offered for the people. You know what I mean? Go ahead, put it out there. I know. You know what I'm saying? Common done already did it. Questlove done already did it. So it's all right. It's all good. I think Mos Def done did it too. So it's all good. You can't steal from me. It's part of the universe anyhow.
They said God minds think alike. I guess I'll go with that.
Yeah, you know. Here, it's yours.
God to the core. Respond.
Yeah, man. So you about to get busy with the music? What you about to do? I know I gotta go, but I just want to know while I'm doing it.
I may be back after midnight. I may be.
Okay.
But I don't know. Allah knows best.
Oh man, I was on.
We out from there.
Yes, sir.
When I was in prison, the very first time when I was in solitary confinement, you are interrogated for 7 nights and 7 days without any sleep, and God provided a mechanism I had never thought of at the time. I reached a point, I think a threshold, where the body could not take the pain anymore, and then I would faint. Those were the most beautiful moments. The body rested, and when they threw a bucket of water to wake me up, it didn't matter that I was soaking wet. I got up, I was so refreshed, and I started fighting all over again.
No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be.
Co-opted culture, flung from the mother tongue, severed from spirituality, fatalistic outcome. Gave the world everything, poised to be continually poisoned with medicine, nutritional Trojan horses. Sterility, attacks to virility, death for sale. Life we live is free, but isn't free. Sankofa Black too, antiquity, astonishing monuments. Crackers say it isn't me. Blindfold me, do a quick spin. Guarantee wherever I point, I've been. Inferiority complex, given a color context. We can juggle planets and put the sun in our pockets. Invaders from the north, my heart arid and sub-Saharan, spazzing to minimize this chasm. Diasporically speaking, I'm reaching out, up you mighty race, show them what this red, black, and green about.
No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I die, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. No matter where I live, Africa was born in me. Africa was born in me, just black as I wanna be. They don't know why we sip the drink and pour it out. Shine when we speak like the goldest mouth. How we go from poets out, swole accounts. Wonder why we not defeated, don't count our soul amount. Back in the day, every nation was melanation. We developed greatness all across the globe, carved the road, saw the secrets of the cosmos with our eyes closed. That's why I spit prime pros in LA and Lagos, Rwanda, Orozco's. Even in the basement, I top flows, just like the Nile. My hair grow like the wild. We been had crowns, it's just that now we not the type to smile. Used to be tribal, marked up, now we asking that they wipe us down. Not a scoffer, we know it's warriors like us proud. A bunch of threats who love they sets, but no matter who they got or what they rep or who cut they check that.
Africa is born in me.
Knowledge born. What's the science, baby?
Yeah. Now we gonna tell them. That in front. We tell them like this, yo. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a African. Yeah, y'all like that? No more. This man's mind is open. I'm an African. I'm a African. I'm an African. I'm a. Let's get
And
back
that
to
motive
the
is best developed by recognizing the common enemy.